Hello and welcome to the Voice of TOD. I'm Tom, and today we're going to talk about Halo Infinite, the latest news surrounding the co-op mode that is coming in the next couple of months or so. We're over here on Eurogamer, link in the description below. If you want to check it out, please do. They're a pretty good site. They've got quite a lot of news articles on there. It's a good place to sort of keep tabs on things. So let's just jump straight into this. Halo Infinite co-op mode won't have online matchmaking. I'll give my thoughts at the end, I think. Co-op mode in Halo Infinite won't have online matchmaking. Players of the recent beta noticed matchmaking wasn't available, which isn't necessarily a big shock. But Xbox has confirmed to Games Radar the feature won't be in the final release. Online matchmaking will not be available with final co-op, said an Xbox representative. We encourage you to continue to use the Halo LFG and new Discord voice call feature on Xbox to find players to party up with as you continue playing the beta. Right. Clearly co-op mode is designed for friends to team up and blast grunts together rather than playing with random others. That does mean if your friends don't have access to the game, or in my case have stopped playing it because it's not rewarding, you may need to scour LFG message boards in order to play co-op. The quote is also a nice little promo for the new Xbox and Discord voice chat integration that was announced last week, and to be honest, it's probably something that's been coming for a long time. On the flip side, online play is often rife with toxicity and abuse, so restricting co-op mode does mean players will be safe from harassment from randoms online. Developer 343 Industries is targeting an August release for the full Halo Infinite co-op mode. So August release, which is 9 months after the launch of the initial game. Quite pathetic when this is a feature that should launch in Halo right from the word go. But that aside, let's focus on this little bit first. So I don't like this. Abuse and toxicity. Microsoft is doing huge things to try and cut that down. Yes, it's going to be a problem, but it's not just Xbox games, it's PlayStation games, it's Twitter, it's everywhere. It's part of life. If somebody is griefing you, if somebody is harassing you, fucking block them, just get rid. Yeah, it's a sad thing. More should be done about it, but I think restricting entire game modes to not be able to do multiplayer matchmaking or co-op matchmaking or whatever is a pathetic way of trying to stop it. But don't like that, and that seems to be more of an opinion than the actual reason behind this. But I don't like that angle, if I'm perfectly honest. You could still do an LFG and get abuse and harassment. LFG stuff, so the Xbox has a built-in games hub for all of their games, and through that you can do an LFG search. So it's not, and I use it for Destiny 2 quite a lot actually, it's quite a nice little way of getting people in and doing it. It's not necessarily pulling you out of the game too much, but you still have to leave the game to do it. Halo Infinite has very little things going right for it at the minute outside of the gameplay loop for me. It's a very unrewarding multiplayer experience. It feels like the only people that are playing Infinite are the ones who just dedicate their lives to playing Halo multiplayer, and they're really good and know all the maps, and that's cool. But as someone like me who wants to play different things and isn't necessarily multiplayer focused, to play a match to get minimal XP from challenges that I don't want to play. Infinite, again, outside the gameplay loop, because the gameplay loop is fantastic, Infinite is a real letdown. And 343, well, the higher ups are, I don't know, over the last 10 years they've made some really bad decisions with Halo, and it is killing the franchise. I was really excited about Halo Infinite. It came out when I had COVID. I wasn't really in a place to stream it or do content on it. but I put some hours into the campaign. I finished the campaign. I do need to go back and play it again and review it, because I do want to get my thoughts out there, but I feel like I'm maybe a little bit harsh off the back of one playthrough. But this game is missing so much. It's missing Forge, it's missing Firefight, which is my favourite mode, which is a co-op horde style activity. But then if co-op doesn't have online matchmaking, is Firefight gonna have online matchmaking? Ridiculous. Forcing you to go into another app to find a party is a poor decision. It doesn't interest me in the slightest. I would rather just be able to jump in, jump out with friends, with randoms, whatever. I think this is a big misstep. I think a lot of Infinite has been big missteps, and I think the next probably 2 years of Infinite's life cycle is going to be them correcting these problems. And there's loads of them, and I have a separate video about the multiplayer that I want to do again. This is just bad news. I think this is a bad mistake, and I think that 343 need to shake their heads, and I think there needs to be a big change at the top, because off the back of recent releases, recent decisions, the Halo TV series, they're mishandling Halo. That's my honest opinion, and it hurts, because Halo is one of my favourite franchises of all time. 343 are killing it. It's on them, and you know, Joe Staten and the people that are coming in, the veterans who worked on the original couple of Bungie Halos that are coming back. It just feels like it's too little too late, and this franchise is really struggling. So yeah, that's my feeling at the minute. I think if you can have online matchmaking in a game mode, you should have. I don't see a reason why you wouldn't, and I don't think it would be that hard to implement when you already have it for multiplayer. I might be wrong, I've never developed a game, so I don't know, but I think this is bad news, and I think this is just going to hurt the game mode even more. And it's already a game that people are probably falling off from playing because of how unrewarding it is to play. But that's my instant thoughts from seeing this story. Let me know what you think in the comments. I might be being too harsh, and my own sort of disappointing with this is clouding my viewpoint. It's entirely possible. So let me know if I'm wrong, or if you agree, and your feelings about this. I'd be very interested to hear. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.